Hey guys, and happy Memorial Day. It's the only Monday of the year that doesn't completely suck, but anyway, let's get into the next episode of Pokemon Facts and Trivia. Fact number 1. Piloswine and Lickitung. Now we all know how in Generation 4, many new evolutions to older Pokemon were introduced, right? Well, actually, Piloswine and Lickitung could evolve into Mamoswine and Licky if they existed in previous generations. Piloswine could learn Ancient Power through breeding in Generation 2, and Lickitung could learn Rollout through TM04 in Generation 2. Both these Pokemon can learn these moves in Generation 3 by being purified in Pokemon XD Gale of Darkness. Because of that, they are the only Pokemon that can meet the requirements to evolve in Generations 2 and 3 before their evolutions were introduced. Fact number 2. Origins of the Weather Trio. Now, the Weather Trio is one of the most beloved trios in all of Pokemon. However, not many people know where these Pokemon actually came from. It turns out that Groudon, Kyogre, and Rayquaza are actually based on Hebrew legends of the Leviathan, Behemoth, and Ziz, who controlled the land, water, and sky. Now, as for each individual member, Kyogre's name is a combination of Kai, meaning ocean, and Orca, which is where its design comes from. In addition, Kyogre is the only member of the Weather Trio to have a different Japanese name from his English name, its Japanese name being Kyogre. Groudon's name is slightly more obvious, being a combination of ground and dawn, which is Spanish for Lord. Rayquaza's name most likely comes from the word Requia, meaning firmament or sky. Rayquaza's design actually comes from the Aztec god Quetzalcoatl. As you can clearly see, it has the same green serpent body with yellow and red patterns. Fact number 3. Blaine. In the last episode of Pokemon Facts and Trivia, I talked about how Venomoth was actually redesigned in the same generation it was introduced in. Blaine is the same way, except he's, well, a person, not a Pokemon. In the artwork of Pokemon Red and Green, Blaine was shown with a bald head with short red hair around the sides, similar to his anime appearance. While in the international versions, Red and Blue, he is shown to be completely bald with a mustache and a lab coat. Despite his red and green artwork, he actually uses the same bald-headed lab coat appearance in his Pokemon Red and Green sprite. Fact number 4. Remoraid. Like Bisharp from the last episode, Remoraid is actually based on a character from the game Pulseman, that character being the Gunfish. The most interesting thing about Remoraid is that in Generation 4, when the method of evolution to evolve Mantike into Mantine was released, with Remoraid needing to be in the party for it to evolve, Mantine is actually shown without Remoraid in all Generation 4 and 5 sprites. Unlike its Generation 2 and 3 sprites where Mantine is shown with Remoraid, despite the mechanic not being introduced yet. And even though Remoraid is considered a deep-sea Pokemon, it is actually most commonly found in small lakes and ponds. Fact number 5. Pidgeot. The Pokemon Pidgeot has been redesigned in many ways. First off, Pidgeot's name was originally Pidgeot with 2 T's at the end, however the extra T was dropped. Pidgeot is actually one of many few Pokemon to be redesigned in the exact same generation, just like Venomoth in the last episode. From Generations 1 to Ruby and Sapphire, Pidgeot is shown with very short head feathers. However, in the same generation as Ruby and Sapphire, Fire Red and Leaf Green, Pidgeot's head feathers are lengthened considerably. It keeps the long head feathers in Generations 4 and 5 as well. In addition, in Generation 2 and 1, Pidgeot is shown with both red and yellow tail feathers. However, in Generation 3, it is recolored to be just pure red. Not only that, the anime has actually shown Pidgeot with tan tail feathers many times. However, it is likely this may just be a coloring error. Wait, and just when you thought we were done with Pidgeot, the Generation 3 Shiny Sprite was actually completely recolored from its Generation 2 Shiny Sprite. The Shiny Sprite is actually a reference to the Golden Eagle, the bird that Pidgeot is actually based on.